Hey, welcome back to the channel. So we're getting into the motor. We're going to start getting into the motor so we can get it into the chassis. So we're going to pull the trans off, and I'm going to get it up on a run cart. I'm building a run cart for it because I want to tune it. I want to do everything I'm going to do to it on this run cart. This way when I put it in a car, I don't have to be leaning over any fenders. So stay tuned, a lot more stuff coming on. Alright guys, so we're going to pull this transmission out. I already got ahead of the game. We got all the bolts loose. All I gotta do is pull them out. Torque converter's loose, so we're going to pop this sucker out. And see what we're going to do to this motor. I think what we're going to do is, let me turn this a little bit more. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do aluminum heads. Probably put a cam in it. We'll throw a nice cam in it. Trying to get an extra 50, 100 horsepower if I can. We're at 11-to-1 compression now, so it's a little tough. I'm sorry, 12-to-1 compression. It's a little tough to get horsepower out of it because we've done a lot to it already. So you know, I'm limited to what I can do to get the horsepower. But we're gonna try. We'll see what we do. All right, let's see if this bad boy will come loose. Get that torque converter. I just don't want an oil spill here. So it doesn't get crushed. It's probably gonna crush it. Let me cover up that carburetor. Okay. So we're getting into this run cart. It's all scrap metal that I had laying around. I had a cart that we used to use for a plow, so that was already made. So we're just mocking it up right now. I just welded up some pieces for the back part. We're gonna put our motor mounts here. Our radiator is gonna go in, and then our gauges. So we'll keep shooting video on this and see how far we can go. And it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool because I get to tune the car on a run cart. Plus we want to do work to the motor. Thinking about aluminum heads and stuff like that. So we get to do some work to the motor, tune it, get it running really badass, and then we put it into the ROADSHOP chassis. All right, so we're gonna try and we're gonna put this on for the first time. So what I did is I just copied my engine stand, and I know you people are probably saying, or a lot of people are saying, why didn't you just buy an engine stand? Because this cost me nothing, and I was able to make it. So why should I buy it if I can make it? I think that's half the fun, is making it. This is all new to me, so I could have went out and bought a run stand, but I wasn't going to spend no $1,000 or even $400 because I don't use it that much. You know, so far every tool I built, my nephew's taken. the rotisserie, went to his house to put his car on. So it's not like I'm doing this for a living. It's not like I'm doing this for a living, so you know. It's I think it was worth it for me to build one. And after I use it, who knows, maybe I'll just sell it. I could be like my cousin too. He's got a real killer motor. And he's just looking for a run stand because he wants it like a piece of art. So, guess you could do that too. 14. So we do 15. 15 and 3/4 inches. Alright, let me cut this pipe down. So, this is gonna be here. Alright. Like, can't tell if it's like square on the car. It looks pretty square. Looks pretty square, but the back end doesn't look centered. Looks like it's gotta go that way. It's gotta be like that. So what I could do is tack it, and then I'll tack that top part. Okay, so we're gonna set these motor mounts. Try to get these motor mounts welded in. So got the motor exactly where I want it. Now what we're gonna do is I want to use the motor mounts because people rigid mount them. I want to try and use motor mounts. So we're gonna take and we're gonna tack this up, make sure it's nice and square. I'm gonna tack it up. Then I'll go do the other side, and then we'll figure out our point on the actual unit. So bear with me. Hopefully my ground will work. Using a new camera, got a GoPro 11. Still getting used to it, but we'll get there. Pushed it. Ah! That was hot. Hot. Okay, so that's tacked in. I think I'm going to put them on an angle because I think I'll get better support than up and down. See, people build them different ways, so I think my way could be the wrong way. But that's what I'm thinking. What I came up with is pipe, and goes in between the motor mount, which works pretty darn good. That's perfect. Alright. Then we take our down bar. Kind of fits better than the other one. No, it's about the same. Cool. Let's just get that tacked in. Ow! Right through my sock. Yes, I'm wearing sandals again. Okay, so that's tacked in. Same thing as the other one. Works great. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull them off. I'm gonna pull them off and I'm gonna fully weld them. And then I'll come up with the bracing on the bottom. And we should be able to put the weight on this motor. The thing is what I gotta finish up the welding in the back. Everything looks good so far, so I just got tacks on it because I don't want to screw up. So tacks are easier than to cut than a whole weld. So we just got tacks on it now. So now what I'm going to do is pull out the bolt. Pull the bolt. Pull my key, which is my motor mount. Fully weld them. Get them nice and good penetration and everything all the way around. And that's it. The way you do it. You see that guy over there? That guy over there? That guy doesn't pay his bills and always comes here and sucks my wire off.
His bills? I always pay my shit.
Yeah, you might pay your house bills, but you never pay my bill.
That I don't do.
He should be over here cutting my grass. Alright, I gotta weld up some brackets for him for the rotisserie because he's putting that Datsun 510 on. We're gonna get it out to Media Blast, and I'm still waiting for footage.
Shrubs.
Look him up on Instagram, Brandon Acevedo. Send him all the messages you can so you can get that damn thing out to me. Peace. If you like these videos, smash the subscribe button.